Hey you guys, it's your girl Echelle, and welcome back to Talk That Talk Tuesday, where we sip and tell how we feel. You guys, I have a very exciting guest today. Wait, let me go get her. It's me, bitch. I'm the fucking guest. Lost my ring and everything. Yes, you guys, you heard it right. I am the guest. Matter of fact, I'm the guest. I'm the show. I'm it all. I like it. It's me. I'm Echelle. Like, yes. Unfortunately, a couple of my friends, they couldn't make it to today's show. But let's give a huge shout out to Noel, Nika, Heyyyy. Y'all, hold on. I gotta make sure this is like okay, because your girl is giving sexy, and I don't know how to give sexy like that. You feel me? I don't really know how to do it, so I'm trying to, I don't know. So, yes, so on this part of the show, I usually like introduce, or the guests, but since we ain't have no guests, I'm just gonna kind of use this little part to kind of give y'all a little bit more detailing about Talk That Talk Tuesday. So here we go. Talk That Talk Tuesday is basically a discussion amongst myself and like my friends. Like one thing I can say is, like, with my friends, we usually always, like, we always having fun. We're always having a good time. But, like, at the end of all our like, conversations, it's always, like, a real one. And it's always, like, heartfelt conversations on some real stuff. So I just thought about, like, how can I bring that energy onto my channel? And I thought about it, like, hey, let me create a show on my channel, Talk That Talk Tuesday, where me and a group of my friends, we kind of just discuss a topic, and that's what I'm kind of doing. So I say all that to say this, that I'm not interviewing them. I'm not an interviewer. I'm not trying to, like, be in that field. And also I'm not really, like, interested in, like, getting, like, different people on the show. And it's not me, like, being, like, mean or thinking too big of myself, because that's absolutely false. It's just me, like, this is just something that I, like, created for myself and, like, my friends, because of, like, kind of like what we do. And even if, like, I don't have friends, I might have my cousins, but these are, like, my cousins that are peers, like, cousins that are, like, we're here. You feel me? Like, we're here. So yeah, so that's that. So yeah, let's get on to the next little segment, which is what I'm drinking on, what I'm sipping on. Yeah, I'm boring today. I'm sipping on some ginger ale. Yeah, sipping a little ginger ale. But also, my mom had went to this party. They had strawberries, dipped strawberries with, like, these, like, little squeezable shots in there. So your girl got 2 of those, so I'm gonna be on that. I wasn't trying to, like, drink like that tonight, but hey. So yeah, let's get into the show, okay? Because I am the show. So on today's show, we are going to be talking about messing with the exes. So y'all already know, I'm sure y'all already know, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to be talking about, messing around with the exes. So let's get right into it. So I'm just going to come out and just say this. We all have witnessed or been in where you have an ex and you just can't get enough of the ex. Like, y'all are exes, but, like, that's just, like, I don't even know how to even, like, explain it. Like, y'all are exes, but it's just something is still there where y'all just strong enough for y'all to still, like, mess with each other. Or if you haven't been in that situation, you've had friends, most definitely, or family members, or you actually seen on TV, like, these people keep breaking up, but like, why are they still messing with each other? Like, you know, you've witnessed that. So yeah, like, my take on that, like, okay, so I guess I'm just gonna spill the tea by myself. You know, that's something I like always do, is spill the tea on myself. I've had an ex that, you know, I will like, we'll like hit up each other all the time, and I think in that particular situation, like, I didn't have a problem with it, because like, why we broke up wasn't like, it wasn't anything that was just like bad. Like, we didn't have a bad breakup. We didn't like, it wasn't nothing that was just like, oh man, forget this dude, I don't want to talk to him no more, da da da. Or he's like, forget that girl, I don't want to talk to her. Like, we had a mutual breakup. Like, it was kind of like a mutual thing. So like, it wasn't like no harsh feelings. We were still like really cool. So I feel like, you know, we just always kind of like, afterwards, like, we kind of just always text each other on some flirting type stuff, you know, like, I'm like, I can lay in the bed with my foot in the air, just texting him, and we on the phone, like, you know, and that feel good stuff. And, you know, so, to this day, we kind of like still like hit each other up, but it's like, it's more platonic than anything now. But, like, I feel like when it comes to like messing with your ex on that level, I feel like it's kind of nothing wrong with that. And I'm not just saying it because it make what I was doing like okay, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. But like, if you out there messing with the ex that like did you wrong, cheated on you, you know, you broke up with him because he cheated on you and he did this and he did that, like, and you just choose to like go back and continue to go back, and like he clowning you, then I feel like that's like, you shouldn't really be messing with the ex after that. Like, I feel like that crossed the line, like, on so many levels, you know. Like, I feel like when like you broke up with this person like for a reason, like you broke up with this dude because he just did you wrong and just was just a terrible person, going back to the ex and messing with him is just like crazy. Like, I don't even see how you can do that. But then like another part of me is like, I kind of can see why you do that, why a person does that, is because like we initially feel comfortable with people we have history with, like, if that makes sense. Like, if you got like this ex, y'all have history, like y'all been through the ups and downs, like it's like this person like knows you from front to back, like, you know, it's kind of easier to like go back to that person and talk to them and, you know, be hugged up, kissed up with them. Kissed up, who says that? But yeah, hugged up, laid up with them, because, you know, you have history. But like, to me, history doesn't mean anything to me if like I'm like broke up with you like for like a real reason. So I mean, no, there's pros and cons to it. I mean, matter of fact, there's pros and cons to almost everything. But like, I just feel like to wrap up this little part of like messing with your exes is just be smart. Like, one thing you don't want to do, sis, is look dumb and look stupid. And your auntie here does not want you looking stupid and dumb out here. Okay, so excuse me, if that dude is an ex for a reason, like a legit reason, he's an ex, stop messing with him. He ain't worth it. But like, if you got like a boyfriend who y'all broke up because of like y'all went to like different colleges, like y'all was getting ready to go to different colleges, or, you know, he got an internship upstate and you live down south, like, and y'all just broke up, I mean, there's nothing wrong with messing with that ex. Or if like y'all broke up because of like something stupid, I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong. But like, if you, I'm gonna keep pressing this, like if y'all broke up, sis, for a serious reason, like this dude like did some real crazy stuff, and not even just dude, like, cause I see I got some men's looking at my videos. Yes. So let me change it. If that woman, if you broke up with that girl, that woman, for a specific reason, like she did some real raw, uncut, non-forgiving type stuff, don't mess with her. Like, I don't care how good she smells. I don't care I don't care what kind of history y'all got and you feel comfortable. Don't mess with that ex. But like, if that ex just like, y'all just broke up because y'all just broke up, then I mean, sis, you better mess with that ex. I'm gonna try this. Oh my god, hold on. I want that alcohol in there. Let me see. I'm gonna get this shot, hold on. It's like pure alcohol. That's vodka for sure. Alright, so moving on to another topic, I want to talk about bad breakups. So y'all see how I did that? Messing with the exes, bad breakups. It's gonna all tie in. Alright, so bad breakups. So I guess I'm gonna kind of start this off on what I think a bad breakup is. So, and let's not just, I feel like my definition of a bad breakup is not everybody's definition. Like, it is truly like up to you on what that bad breakup is. But in my opinion, a bad breakup is a breakup that ends like where you cannot stand that person. Like you legit kind of have like a little bit of hatred going on, because you know, it did not end the way how you wanted it to end, if you didn't want it to end, period. Like I kind of feel like that's a bad breakup. But then I also feel like there's so many definitions of a bad breakup. Like I feel like there's so many definitions, and like I experienced a bad breakup for me, and it was a bad breakup. One, because I didn't expect the breakup. You know, I didn't see any signs of us like getting ready to break up. I didn't see anything like that. Like I just didn't see that coming. And the way how he broke up with me was over text messages, and it was very nonchalant, like, and it kind of made me feel like this low, because I'm like, how in the world are we in this like serious relationship and you just like out of the clear blue just like break up with me, and like your explanation of breaking up with me made absolutely no sense. And like I tried to make all the sense of it, and let me tell you something about me. I make sense of things. Like I it's not hard for me to try to put two and two together and try to like get your drift and know where you're coming from. But this, I didn't understand what it really like took me for a loop. So make a long story short, like I just felt like that was a bad breakup because of one, the breakup came out of nowhere, and then the explanation of the breakup was just like, what? You know what I mean? So, which granted, I feel like I have talked to a couple of people and they were like, that's not a bad breakup. Like, I've heard worse. And believe me, I've heard worse too. Like, I've heard where people like broke up with people over petty stuff, like I don't know, like he didn't pay for my nails so I broke up with him, or this and that, like, which I feel like that's not a bad breakup. Those are petty breakups. Like you're breaking up with somebody over like some like little tiny stuff, and you're making it a big deal. Like that's petty, like petty breakups. But I just feel like in this situation, like, I kind of like, I hear like, I saw like a couple of things online where like people were like talking about like, I don't know how to go through a bad breakup. I don't even know how I could even deal with going through a bad breakup. And kind of like reading those posts kind of like hit home with me because I know, for example, for me, like, I felt devastated. Like, I just felt a little lost because I didn't have any understanding on to why that kind of happened out of the clear blue. So I kind of want to give advice about this. Sis, it's not the end of the world. Okay? Let me just say that to you. Okay? Your breakup is not the end of the world. So I'm going to need you to look at yourself in the mirror and get yourself together. Okay? Do not slip into a depressed mode. Okay? That's not what you want. And your auntie told you so. Okay? So don't slip into that. But although I do feel like you should allow yourself to cry. You should allow yourself to cry. You should allow yourself to feel sorry. You should allow yourself to like be angry and all that good stuff. Like, because that hurts. Like, it's a bad breakup, so it's going to hurt. But so allow yourself that time. Also, another thing that I want to say to a lot of the young girls, young women, like, when you break up with somebody, don't be in such a hurry to go and try to find somebody else. Like, I feel like that's so lame, trying to find somebody else and you're not even like completely healed, and you're just hurting yourself even more so. And then you're basically hurting the person that you just rushed to go get in a relationship with, because they could be thinking that this is serious and really it's not serious. You're just trying to fill in this void, and I don't know. I mean, I don't understand why people do that. It's annoying, but I just feel like don't do that to yourself. Don't play yourself out, and don't hurt somebody in the long run because you're hurt, you know? And last but not least is like, if you have something on your mind, tell that person, you know, the guy or the girl that broke up with you. Like, you have something to say it. You say, let that person know how you feel. There's nothing wrong with that. If that person wants to walk off and don't want to hear it and what, oh, well, you got how you felt off your chest. But the last thing I want you to do, sis, is to like hold that in. You know what I mean? I don't want you holding that in. All right? Don't hold it in. Let it out. Yeah. Let it out. You know, go with your girls. Go have fun. Like, shout out to Heyyyy, because I know when I had my breakup, when I had that bad breakup, in my opinion, it was a bad breakup. We hung out, we went out, I had fun. Like, my mind was off of it. I wasn't sitting in the house thinking about it. So like, that's kind of like my advice, is just kind of like, you know, it's okay to cry, it's okay to be angry, but don't let it just like sit in and you just sit up in the house turning into like a raisin. Like, girl, you too poppin' for that, you too beautiful for that. Like, raise up. So yeah, my final thoughts on both of the topics, messing with your exes and bad breakups. I just want to say it all stems from knowing yourself. So if you choose to mess with the ex, choose wisely. Period, point blank. Just choose wisely. And also with bad breakups, don't lose yourself in the process of a bad breakup. You know, use that time to really heal yourself and get to know yourself all over again. I know it may hurt. I know it may sting. I know it may seem like a feeling that you'll never get over, but you will, sis, and I mean that. So yeah, so that's it for this week of Talk That Talk Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because I did, you know. But yeah, until next episode. See you later. Talk to me.